right, so the UFC was in Columbus last night, and I thought I'd make a little vlog video here. All my footage was horrible, you know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm no Joe LaRocca with a camera, that's for sure. And my phone sucks as it is. Mary's got a little better phone. I should have maybe had her on picture and video duty. But anyhow, I'll include some video and some pictures at the end. Really, it was just more about just kind of capturing the atmosphere. I was really just trying to capture the atmosphere of a UFC event, really. You know, and really I was, you know. The crowd, boy, oh boy. I was a little worried. After last week, such an awesome event in London, I was like, man, there's no way an Ohio crowd can live up to that, can they? But hopefully this will at least be a cool crowd. And for the most part, they were. You know, people just kind of quietly sat there and watched the fights. You know, there wasn't a whole bunch of, there was one really obnoxious drunk idiot. Luckily, he only lasted for like a fight and a half, though. But for the most part, man, everybody was just there to watch the fights, you know? It was kind of cool, actually. And when there was times to get excited, people would get excited. And then when the fan favorite, in fact, speaking of fan favorites, why is Kai Kara-France a fan favorite in Ohio? I mean, it's a little confusing. In his last fight, he knocked out a guy from Columbus. He's from New Zealand. He has no idea who Joe Burrow is, but this place, I'm telling you, they loved him. He was fighting a Russian, though, a Russian that was wrestling heavy. You know, the crowd had a problem with Russians. At one point, there was a Russian versus a Russian. They introduced the first guy. They just relentlessly boo him. And Mary and I and the guy next to us, we were like, do they realize his opponent is also Russian? Well, they booed the hell out of that guy, too. And then they started chanting USA. And I was just like, oh, boy. You know, I've been a part of some dumb crowds, but nothing. I mean, I've seen Kiss, I've seen Jackal, but nothing quite like this. But for the most part, I was actually kind of surprised by the crowd. I mean, they went crazy for Matt Brown. They booed Brian Barberena. I kind of felt like Barberena probably won that fight, unfortunately. Obviously, me and almost everybody else in that crowd was for Matt Brown. There was a couple of jagoffs from Philly down in front of us. They were there for Daukus. Their night didn't end well, but they were super fired up when Matt Brown lost. The guy was like giving the double birds in the air. I thought if there was going to be any trouble, it's going to be those four guys from Philly. So luckily, when their boy got knocked out, we got the hell out of there. I don't know what happened with those guys, but I'm sure they weren't happy. And so, let's see. I mean, I was like, I was surprised. There were some celebs in the house. Joe Burrow was there. Stipe was there. Herb Dean got like a bigger pop than the actual fighters when he would do a fight, which was just amazing, you know. I don't understand that, I guess. And I don't know, there was a mixture of finishes and decisions like you would expect. I felt like the pacing was pretty well. I was a little worried being there. There was going to be a lot of downtime, but it was really not nearly as bad as I expected. They kind of just seemed like they got from, although I was completely always, I tried like every arena food imaginable. I had a hot dog, I had like a cheese brat, I had the only thing I didn't have was nachos. I had pizza, I had a soda with had a pop with the souvenir cup, a pretzel. Of course, I had to have a soft pretzel. They did have Pepsi too, not to worry. And I don't know. I guess that's about it. I was just surprised at the Kai Kara-France reception. Like everybody loved that guy, and you know, his fight was probably one of the better fights of the night, I guess. And by the end of the night, by the end of the fight, people had chosen him. Boy, they did not like the Ruskies, and they did not like the wrestlers. But hey, man, whatever. You know. Whatever. I guess they paid their money. They can boo whoever they want to boo. But it was just odd. Especially when it was Ruski on Ruski. It's like, what are they like, at first the one guy was from Moscow and the other guy was from some other unknown city. So I was like, maybe that's it. Maybe they're booing him because he's like really Russian. It's like straight out of Moscow Russian. But no. And then, of course, like I said, you know, I told Mary, I think, when they were booing, I was like, one of these guys, as soon as they land a good punch, everybody's going to go crazy. Well, the one Russian, Khizriev or something, I don't know. He had the Abe Lincoln beard with a V in his name. Pretty much knew he was going to win. And he did, of course. Rear naked choke. And, dude, place went crazy. He got up on the cage. Everybody went nuts. You know, he was over there giving the throat slash to Bisping for some reason. I don't know. He's going to smash everybody. All right, guys. So that was it. Now I'll show you some sweet footage. Boom. Thanks for watching. It was a great time, really. It was, I don't know, if they ever come to your town, you should go. Especially if you're a fan. Tickets are a little pricey, but it's totally worth it. It's fun.
For the winner, by unanimous decision. Mike Bell scores the contest. 29-28.